Hello, beautiful people of YouTube. Good morning. It is indeed a good morning because I got blessed by the gods. I woke up, everything was fine. Everything was grand. However, it became more of a great day because my view from my window was amazing. It's always amazing. However, today was particularly cool because I had never seen this kind of sunrise. There was a little, I mean, it's in the thumbnail so you could see it, but maybe it's not in the thumbnail. Maybe I'll insert it here, right here. Is that? It was like a little part. I really hope I inserted it or else I'll look kind of crazy. But there's a little part of orange that just peeked out from the left of this building that I really like. And I wanted to make a video about this like a few weeks ago almost now. It just never came up because it wasn't the time, I guess. But there's something so special about having a fixation. Like Monet with his lily pads, right? And then, well, I mentioned Hopper in my last video. So Hopper, right, with his buildings and the sunshine was like the sun was like very like that was like a signature kind of thing. But like what else? I don't know. Nothing really comes to mind. But you know, like an artist has his or her or their fixation, and I think this view is my fixation. I always find and glean, is that a good word? I don't know if that's the right word. I always get like random words that pop in my head that I don't really use, so okay, but yeah. Glean inspiration from. Let's just use take inspiration from. What was I even saying? I have no idea. But yeah, I think if I didn't have this view, I would go a little crazy as an artist, as an individual, as a human being, because it's so important to just have something you love wherever you are. And it could be so, I mean, it can be difficult when you tie it to anything. Because I was about to say, like, some people tie their inspiration or whatever, like to a person, but yeah, like this view is like, it feels like a part of my soul, my life, and I know that's so weird because it's just like, I don't know, like it's not, when you think of it like objectively, it's not anything special. It's literally just the sky. Well, this sounds stupid saying it from me because like I think all of these things are special, especially when combined. But from an objective point of view, I guess it's just the sky, a building, another building, a chimney stack, and a nicely designed house somewhere on the bottom, and like a row of townhouses. Like, objectively it's like okay, but just the way that it's combined from me specifically is just like, you know, I'm just like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right now. If you saw that video with like the woman and her, like, I think it was her son or like, I don't know, one of her like relatives who's whatever, younger than her, and they're like sitting at lunch, and I forgot what they're talking about, but I think he was like, oh, how's your boyfriend? And she's like, oh, I just visited him in jail. And he's like, why is he in jail? And she's like, for murder. I don't know, my accent made me think of that video. But anyway, I'm getting off topic as usual. I'm fixated on this view, and there is a dependence on this view, but there's also a yearning to see other views in other places and have other fixations. I mean, I have other fixations, but I mean like other fixations in terms of the view community, like the views that you can see. But you know, I I draw this. I literally have my notebook right here. I draw this view. I take pictures of this view. I forgot to mention, when I saw it, I got my camera and I was like a crazy person. I have to climb on my desk to open my top window because you can't open the bottom window because I have a bunch of plants. Thanks, Mom. But anyway, I like climbed on my desk, which has a bunch of stuff on it, and I dragged down the window, and I started taking pictures like a crazy person. But I have literally, I think, dozens and dozens of pictures of this view, and I just can't get enough of it. And I think when I pass, when I die, everyone who ever knew me, or like if I don't know, if I have like some sort of legacy, like this view, like you guys better understand that this view was very important to me, and it really fed my soul. There's something about it. I don't know. I love the evening sunlight on it. I love the morning sunrise. The morning sunrise is just actually the best. It's like crazy. It's like the juxtaposition between the eternity of the clouds and like the solidity, like the etherealness of the clouds, but then the solidity and modernity of, I sound like an English professor, no, like, I sound stupid, but like, you know, the modernity and solidity of the brick and then the juxtaposition between the new with the new building, and then the old with like the chimney stack. Because when I see the chimney stack, it's like, I think of like the Impressionist paintings and like, you know, 18th century France, right? Like painting these bucolic scenes, and then putting the factory or the chimney stack in the background to show this kind of new era of industrialization and how novel and exciting and pioneering this whole thing was. So yeah, that's kind of like my thought process. And then like, obviously there's a really nice house that someone designed in the row of townhouses, and it stands out from the other townhouses, and of course it's just like right where my view is, and that's my favorite townhouse because it just is designed immaculately. Okay, not immaculately, but it's designed very nicely. It's too nice of a word to use for just a simple townhouse, but it's somehow not simple. It has arches, it has a nice wrought iron balcony, it's like this cream color but with a nice tiled red. Anyway, so you get it. I like this view, and I think it's important for artists to have fixations, and I think it's important, but I think artists just have fixations. Like if you look at painters, if you look at singers, like if you look at anyone who's creative, it's like they kind of find something, whether that's in a person or a place. I don't know, with painters, I feel like, no, with painters, definitely people, because they like to paint a lot of people sometimes. But there's also places and like themes that people like revolve around, and this is like my revolving door. Like I will stay in it forever and refuse to get out. Even though, you know, I have to get to the other side. Maybe that's like a metaphor for my life. Like I'm like stuck in this place just because of this view. I'm just lost in this view, and I need to get out and go to the other side and like travel onwards, but I'm like stuck here in place because of this beautiful view. But that's a very sad way of looking at things. I don't think I'm stuck anywhere. I always have the ability to go anywhere I want and completely change my life. But right now, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right now, all I'm talking about is this view. The view is great, and it is my fixation. And as an artist, we have fixations, and I am an artist.